We have a generation of leaders that feel they are not ready to let go and relinquish power, and hand it over to the emerging generations of young people. That is what the issue is.
You had the minister, you have no ideology, you are not prepared.
No, who tells them we do not?
What I'm saying,
just because we are now starting to outsmart them on certain things, it becomes you do not have an ideology. We cannot all do things the same way. Generations are changing, times are changing as well. There are so many things that are changing in terms of governance, and especially so many issues we keep raising and saying we might need modern solutions for some of these things we're going through, but we do not have the minds or the leadership especially to be able to change it, because we have brains that are stuck in there, that are stuck to old ways of thinking and are not yet ready to move and move on. I'm going to start from the fact that even Museveni, by the time he started out, he was a young person, and he knows the tactics he was using. But he will come here and tell you, you young people, you're being mobilized by who? By the West. Yet he knows that in certain points, or at certain points of whatever structures these are, young people are devising new ways of organizing that are beating them. So now they have to bring all the tactics they know to make sure that they are suppressing these ways of organizing, to make sure they are suppressing these uprisings. But young people know what they are doing. Because until we are there to hold this power ourselves and say we are able to lead like this, how are we going to know who the next leader is going to be? Who is going to be the next leader? Bobby Wine will come up, they will tell him, no, you're not capable. He has brought the structures they want. So what is making him incapable of leading? BSJ came, you see what they've done to him. So to them, who is a perfect person to come and lead? It is an excuse again. And these are tactics. These are smart people. We also know it. And we are learning to outsmart as well. So their complaint is the reasons they are bringing up all these issues, because they know young people are slowly starting to outsmart the systems they've set up, and because they want to stay in power and hold this power to themselves and hoard it, they are willing to use any form of tactics to make sure they are suppressing these uprisings. But young people cannot take it anymore, because even the middle ground we are looking for, they are not willing to sit down and discuss it. Where are those platforms? You're going to talk about saying, the Honorable talked about the fact that, NRM, through the constitution they brought back in 1995, were able to put in all these special interest groups like the youth. Honestly, we are to sit down and analyze the kind of youth leagues we have in Uganda. What would you ably say has been their function? With a centralized government that has done what it has done to all the institutions that we can't trust anymore, how would you trust a youth league that has just become a quota filler right there? They know they don't have power. So do these top leaders. They also know these youth leagues don't have power. They know that these groups they put there don't have power, because they know they've centralized power to who? The one executive. So how are they going to solve